So a little bit of a longer version for anybody who cares. I guess we'll start at the back and work our way forward. So an IDX battery, V-mount, to a V-mount plate mounted to like a cheese plate. So I don't know if you can see that in there properly. So that's 3 stages, 1, 2, 3. I used mounting screws to mount that to that. From there, the power is doing, it's not powering the battery, there's not power on the camera fully, it's this one here that is going to the USB-C. That's doing like a supplementary sort of power. So until I get another Dtap, which can take the power draw to the dummy battery in there, which it would be, then this is just kind of helping it along. So next thing, there is a Dtap. I made this, I soldered it up. I bought some plugs. I used some heat shrink and then a sort of, I think it's like a 15 volts, is it? Yeah, 15 volts to 7.2 converter that my friend Jamie got me years and years ago. I realized they're readily available, I could just buy them now. So I've made another cable that goes split. This end used to go to a different Sony. That's ready if I want to go that way to the dummy battery, if I want to make that up. I then braided the cable all the way to the monitor, which has a Canon dummy battery. That is an old SmallHD 501 monitor. I've just learned about the gamma shift, that sort of stuff today. I thought it was always dark and a bit off color, so I've had to take the greens down to 92 instead of 100. And the gamma, I believe, is something like minus 0.8, which is way brighter than it used to be. So that's the geeky side, but it's more accurate now. The color is accurate and the brightness is accurate, so that's good. Camera itself, Sony A7s1, had that since new. That is in a small rig cage, which I've put pen over, which shows up more on camera than it does in person. Lens, the G Master 2 24-70 zoom. And I've just shooting in the rain recently and I wish I had a lens hood because this was getting so wet. The microfiber was just having to be wiped over and over again. So this time I'm going to try and keep this on. From the photography days, I always took these off. Like, didn't matter when, it just looks stupid, but they really do have a purpose. So I should keep that on. The handle came as part of the mount. It is a very kind of quickish release one. With this, I can undo with this Allen sort of thing right there. When I have the DJI mic wireless, which sits in here, there is enough room to still get your hand in, but only just. So it sits about there. So I wouldn't have that all the time. I would have that only if I knew I was going to do wireless audio to somebody. So the main on-camera mic, MK600 shotgun, which is pretty good. I like that it's powered by an AA and goes straight into the camera. Not right now because I was using just normal camera sound. So if I want to, 3.5mm directly into the camera there. I've had shorter cables before for HDMI, so full size HDMI goes out here into the monitor. Right now it is looped because I was just working out what to do with it all. The swivel mount on this monitor is nice. I did have another one that only went forwards and back, but if I wanted to turn it sideways or around to face me, it was way trickier on the other one. This one is much nicer and much easier, so I've gone back to my old mount. I didn't have to buy anything, I already had this. I've just been changing it for the last day or so. What else? I think I mentioned about the mounting point. The wooden handle I've had, I bought that years and years ago. Really, really nice. Another SmallHD piece. It's so simple, but it's so much nicer to hold. And yes, it is all quite heavy. It's far too heavy. An FX6 would be much nicer, make way more sense. Working down is a standard Manfrotto plate that would normally go here. I have put that to the cage so that I can quick release this. So this section would come off if it needs to. Obviously undo there and then undo from the side, and then it just slides right out really, really quick if you need it. And then from there, if I want to downsize it even more, I would take the Sony out and yeah, just have it as a normal camera. So if I don't want to look too stupid in public, which is often like going Harry Potter or just filming in public, just a camera, that's it. I don't need any of this stuff. This is just because I have it. And that goes into another, I think it's Manfrotto sort of quick release thing. mounted to a plate, and some 15mm rails, I think they are. I have different lengths of these. I've got short, I think I've got even longer, and I also have the end tabs that go to stop it sliding forwards. But because I'm testing right now, I want to be able to adjust it. So that's that. Then another one of these plates goes in here, so then I can take all of this out within a fraction of a second if I need to. Just slide it all out and then have it handheld. And that's where I'm at with the current build. It seems pretty good. Yeah. Thanks for watching my surprisingly long walkthrough video of it. I've had variations of this for years and years. Even on the A7S, the original one, all those years ago, I had a basically similar version of this. So there we are. That's what I use when I want it to be all built up. Thanks for watching. Bye.